everybody! It's me, Tokkuri Yashi, your poetry friend. How's everybody doing? Minasan konnichiwa! It has been 1 year since I started my JP account. Can you believe that? So, today we are going to do a 1 year account review. Also, have a look at the state of the game as there has been some announcements. See here, this is the first video I uploaded starting the new journey with Princess Connect JP. Lots of people watched that video. So, 1 year onwards. This channel has always been intended to be a community for global refugees, a new place to share their experiences and work together to understand the game and provide help and assistance wherever it can. So I have added my friend's code to the community tab on my channel. But here it is again. If you would like to add me as a friend in game, then there is a code that you can do so. There are still a few places left. And thank you to everybody who has liked and subscribed and commented and contributed to the channel over the year. Still trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber goal. So if you haven't subscribed yet, it will be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hopefully the quality has improved over the last year. I think it has done, but there is still a lot to do to try to improve and to move forward. We'll maybe talk a little bit about that at the end of the video too, so stay tuned for that. So let's jump into the account review. First of all, here you can see I have made it to level 301 currently in game. It took me about 7 to 8 months to get there. So October, November last year is when I reached it, but from a brand new account. A lot of things have happened over this year. The biggest one of those was quite recently with the anniversary and the new elemental update. So first we're going to have a look at the characters we managed to get over this first year. We can do that by element now. My fire team, first of all, it's not looking the best, to be honest with you. My fire team is one of my weaker teams, because there are not that many characters that I've got. I mean, it's just up to here to work it out here, the ones that I've got that are actually starred up. There are a few other characters down here at the bottom that I need to work on getting shards for that might be able to help. Prefest characters we will mention because they are kind of the biggies. There are a lot of fire prefest characters that we are missing. Weemy, Kino Saren, and Grey, Princess Hiyori, all fire prefest characters that we don't have. My prefest luck has been pretty bad. As I would say over the year, my gotcha luck has been pretty bad, but we have to continue with it anyway. Water team isn't looking much better either. I mean, that's about it. That top is all I've got really starred up, and even some of them are not starred up. We've got the Summer Tamaki here, who is one of my most powerful characters, and she's still 3-star, but that is mainly because we have got her unique equipment 2 on her that is fully leveled up. We do have a few more characters down here that are waiting to be star leveled up, but the water team, there's a lot that I don't have there, isn't looking too good. There are no water prefest characters though, which is a little bit strange. Wind team is quite a lot better. Wind team is quite a lot better. As you can see here, we have got quite a few more characters star leveled up, built up, ready to go. Wind is mostly a physical team. The magical side of Wind really is non-existent. There is only one prefest character in Wind, which is the Princess Ray, which we do have. And we're not missing too much out of Wind. I mean, there is the New Year's Nenica, which we don't have, but Wind, Magic, that is a buff that we're going to need in the future. Then maybe she will be a little bit more sought after for that. Now, okay, Light Element. Light Element is also a good element for me. There are a few prefest characters in Light that we don't have. That's Shiori and Princess Yui, which is a shame to be honest with you, but there are a lot of strong options on the Light team here. So as you can see, not doing too bad with the Light team, not missing out on too much at the bottom there, and we're managing to do quite well with Light. And finally, I'll have a look at Dark. Dark is also a pretty strong element for me. Branford and Homare, the two prefests on the Dark team that we don't have, but they are due returning banners this year, probably due unique equipments at some point soon as well, so it might be good to get them. Other characters here, as you can see, we have got quite a few characters here on the Dark team that are actually star leveled up a lot better than the others, and it's just Kaiser there that we are missing. Just need a few more shards to get here. Mana obviously is not too much of a problem. I will say here, predicted for other pre-fests for the rest of the year, Anemone and Nefunera, who are two characters that have been introduced in the new story. A lot of people in the community are saying that they will be most likely those two characters as the new pre-fests that we will be getting summer and just after summer, so keep an eye out for those. Right, another bit of the new update is the Princess Knight level. Let's have a quick look at that. We are ranked 23 on the Princess Knight and just under 120 for this attack boost here for the elements. Our skill tree here, we've just about filled the first one off, which is about where I think most people would be. And for masterpieces, well, it's not doing too good because I've missed a few banners, but we've got a few of those built up there on the masterpieces tree there. So let's go in and have a quick look at Deep Quest. Now this is where it will show how my teams are doing. Like I said, fire, not very good, we're stuck at 110. Water, I can push the button there, also stuck at 110, not very good. Wind, done a little bit better, we've got to 210. I do have the characters to maybe take this on, but they're maybe not leveled up quite enough to take out this boss at the moment. Similar thing for light, we're stuck here at 210. It's Hatsune Shiori that's in every one of the teams that has been suggested, which I don't have, and I can't find them to borrow, which is why we haven't been able to beat this one just yet. But we can have a look here, and Dark is by far, if you go by Deep Quest, my strongest team, because we made it up to 3-4. I do have the characters to beat this one. It's Kuka Noir that really needs to be completely maxed out so she doesn't die on this battle here, 3-4, that's stopping me from getting past here, but maybe we can get past here soon. Okay, and finally, we will have the dungeon. We have managed to clear all the dungeons up to dungeon number 6, EX6, so that is pretty good. Now, this is going to lead on to the announcements. So, first of all, let me know how you have done with your accounts, how you were doing. You'll be about 1 year for most of you as well that jumped over from Global to JP when you started your new account. So let me know how you've done with that as well. But now we can go and have a look over to this announcement, because looking at this dungeon, this is going to lead over to the announcements. Okay, so we have this announcement on the Princess Connect Twitter page, basically saying that we was expecting to have the EX7 dungeon in a few days here in April, but it has been postponed until May. This is a little bit more detailed, it's just saying the same thing, that the EX7 is postponed until May, and the special dungeon that was going to be held in May has been postponed until June. It's not surprising that the special dungeon has been postponed if the new EX7 has also been postponed, because you can't really have both of them going on at the same time. You don't want the new dungeon being released and having an SP dungeon going on at the same time, because you don't really do both modes, they kind of overlap a little bit. Also though, no 6-star this month. Caravan mode update, maybe postponed, or at least we've not really heard anything about that. Is this something to be worried about? Well, it's a gacha game. It all really hinges on the finances. And so let's take a quick look at what the revenue has been for Princess Connect over the last few months. So here we have got November, December 2023. And if we go down here, we can have a look. Princess Connect Redive JP, and it was $900,000 in November, up 1.3 million in December. Jump over here, it was revised up a little bit to 1.4 million there, December. So January, $1.8 million. And then we'll jump over here, $1.8 million there for January, $3 million for February. Now that's what you would expect. February was the anniversary month. If this one was low, then you might think that there was a bit of a problem because it's the anniversary month. That is going to be the top grossing month for any gacha game. And like I said, if that one was low, then they might be thinking there was something wrong. So 3 million there, February, down to 1.5 million in March. But again, that's not a problem I can see. You would expect it to be down from the month after the anniversary, and it's also a little bit higher than what they was getting in November and December. So I wouldn't worry too much about that on the financial side. As you can see, I'm not an economist, but they are still making money. So some people have been joking about an end of service for Princess Connect. I wouldn't worry about that just yet, but it might be that there are some difficulties behind the scenes with dev team and scheduling, which is why they're having to postpone a few things, but it will only be to improve the game experience. You wouldn't want a mode to be released when it wasn't ready, if it didn't fit in with maybe a slight change of plans. So again, it could be seen as a good thing. They do care about the game. They don't want to rush things out unfinished. They want to do a good job about it. Maybe after this update they are not seeing what they expected. Thinking about maybe a slight change of plan with the sync level skill update and stuff. It has kind of changed the game a little bit, maybe not exactly how they was expecting, but I wouldn't worry too much about this. We're just going to have to wait an extra month to get the EX7, and then we will see how things go on in the future. So moving forward with my account and my YouTube channel. So I have maybe for a while been thinking maybe I should start streaming instead of just making videos. Perhaps I could play a few other games. There are some games I would like to play that I have in mind. So perhaps in the future, not too distant future, I'm thinking about starting streaming. Hopefully my core viewers are not going to be too disappointed with me doing other content other than Princess Connect. I will still be doing these videos on top of that. Just need to try and get a few assets together, sort a few things out, and then maybe, not too distant future, we will try a few streams, see how they go. So let me know what you think about that idea. Let me know how your accounts are doing after your first years. If you have been playing for 1 year, how you are doing, what you think about the announcement of the postponed modes. And thank you again for everybody who has contributed to my channel over the last year. Thank you very much. I am Tokkuri Yashi, your party friend. Thank you very much, and I will see you all again for another video. Maybe also again in 1 year's time for another one of these review videos. Thank you very much. Bye 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 bye. You like my glasses, by the way?